2Pac's life and death have been the subject of numerous documentaries, investigations, and discussions. Many conspiracy theories have been circulated over the years regarding the circumstances, the identity of his assailants, and the motives behind his murders. After nearly 3 decades, a drive-by shooting in Las Vegas in which rapper 2Pac Shakur was fatally shot has been solved. An arrest has been made in the case. On July, police began a search of a house in the Las Vegas area on behalf of a cold case investigation, which saw a breakthrough in the case in recent months. The proof related to the case was subsequently brought before a grand jury in Clark County, resulting in an indictment issued on September 28th. After being placed under arrest, Duane Davis, also known as Keefe D, was charged with murder by a grand jury. In light of Keefe D's previous claim that Diddy had allegedly put a $1 million bounty on 2Pac's life, people are now speculating that Diddy might face legal repercussions for 2Pac's murder. To add to the mystery, there are hints in the reports that Mike Tyson, a close friend of 2Pac's, suspected Diddy of being involved in a plot to target 2Pac. Tyson's most recent revelations have reignited curiosity about the case. What precise details about Diddy's alleged role in 2Pac's death did Mike Tyson disclose then? Could Diddy be facing legal repercussions as a result of Keefe D's arrest? Let's explore these recent developments in greater detail. The long-running mystery surrounding the 1996 assassination of the legendary rapper 2Pac Shakur has taken an unexpected turn. Prosecutors claim that Duane Keefe D. Davis was responsible for planning the murder. He's been detained and charged with murder in Las Vegas. Keefe D., a 60-year-old man, has been the focus of detectives of a significant amount of time. As one of the initial 4 suspects was apprehended as he was walking about his Las Vegas home. The arrest occurred just before the prosecutors announced in court that Keefe D. was indicted for murder, the use of a dangerous weapon, by a grand jury in Nevada. In addition, the grand jury added a gang-related sentence enhancement to the murder allegation. Consequently, should Keefe D. be convicted, this enhancement has the potential to extend his sentence by an additional 20 years. Keefe D. is not directly accused of firing the fatal shots at 2Pac, but under Nevada's legal system, individuals can be charged for their role in a crime, including murder, even if they didn't physically commit the act. According to Las Vegas Police Homicide Lieutenant Jason Johannesson, Keefe D. served as the orchestrator and shot caller for the group responsible for the crime. In the search of Keefe D's residence, law enforcement confiscated various electronic devices such as tablets, an iPhone, and 5 computers, along with USB and hard drives, photographs, and a copy of a magazine issue about 2Pac Shakur. The police were specifically seeking notes, writings, ledgers, and other documents related to television shows, documentaries, YouTube episodes, book manuscripts, and movies concerning 2Pac's murder. According to the search warrant affidavit, among the seized items were a Vibe magazine featuring 2Pac and a co-written book titled Compton Street Legend by Keefe D. Keefe D's participation in the Netflix documentary series Unsolved, the publication of his book Compton Street Legend, a year later, are the reasons behind the police interest in him. Over the past few years, Keefe D has been transparent about his involvements in 2Pac's murder on a number of podcasts. He has admitted that his nephew, Orlando Anderson, was the shooter and that he was a passenger in the white Cadillac on the night of the crime. Notably, during the interviews, Keefe D made statements that may lead one to believe Diddy was responsible for 2Pac's death. Mike Tyson appears to have confirmed his connection, which has led to a lot of conjecture on the internet over the likelihood that Diddy would face legal repercussions. To provide some background, 2Pac and Mike had forged a deep and meaningful friendship. In the early 1990s, 2Pac Shakur and Mike Tyson formed a close bond. 2Pac, a boxing enthusiast, admired Tyson's success, while Tyson appreciated 2Pac's artistic talent. The friendship became significant during 2Pac's 1995 incarceration, where Tyson also faced legal issues. They maintained their connection through letters. Post-prison, 2Pac and Tyson continued supporting each other publicly. 2Pac attended Tyson's matches, reciprocated by Tyson endorsing. Their friendship, celebrated for transcending music and boxing, is recalled warmly by Tyson in interviews. In an open conversation with DJ Vlad, Mike disclosed that he encouraged 2Pac to be present at his fight against Bruce Sheldon in Las Vegas on September 7, 1996. Unfortunately, on that fateful night, 2Pac was shot, and Mike expressed deep remorse, lamenting that he wishes he could have arrived earlier to potentially avert 2Pac's tragic death. Mike Tyson has openly stated his determination to face those responsible for 2Pac's killing, and has previously warned them in public. Many people believe that Mike has information pointing to Diddy's possible involvement in the plot to kill 2Pac, given his stated antipathy towards the latter. The investigation of the murders of 2Pac Shakur and Biggie Smalls, LAPD Detective Greg Katting discovered information linking both cases. Katting alleged that there was evidence suggesting that Diddy had ordered the hits on both 2Pac and Biggie, claim later confirmed by Keefe D. Keefe D identified his own nephew as 2Pac's murderer. In 1997, an informant revealed that Puffy had allegedly hired the Southside Crips to kill both Suge Knight and 2Pac. The information mentioned that the person seen jumping at the MGM, presumably after 2Pac's shooting, was part of the groups responsible for the hit. The informant also stated that the original plan was to carry out the attack at Suge's Vegas nightclub, but was expedited, leading to the MGM incident. This account aligns with Keefe D's later testimony to authorities. Now, Diddy was consistently denied any involvement in 2Pac's murder, calling such claims nonsense and refusing even to comment on it. 2Pac's brother, Mopreme Shakur, even asserts that Diddy's personally called him to deny any involvement in the rapper's murder. Interview with Art of Dialogue, Mopreme recollected receiving a call from him in the 2000s. According to Mopreme, Diddy reached out to him to clarify that he had no connection to 2Pac's killing. Despite finding Diddy's tone during the call sincere, Mopreme expressed a desire for more information regarding the case. The claims surrounding the murder are once again of interest due to recent developments in the case. Given Keefe D's candid admission and readiness to talk about his role in public, there has been concerns expressed regarding the length of time that passed before his arrest. There's conjecture that the authorities might have been anticipating information from Keefe D regarding the perpetrated mastermind behind 2Pac's murder. Previously, the prevailing theory linked 2Pac's killing to a confrontation with Southside Crip gang members Orlando Anderson, Keefe D's nephew, after the Mike Tyson fight in Las Vegas. Doubts have arisen regarding the credibility stories about Diddy's $1 million offer for 2Pac's murder, with some believing it was an attempt to stir tension rather than a genuine order for a hit. Orlando Keefe D had ties to Diddy and Biggie, working as security for them. Diddy trusted Keefe D because he thought Suge Knight wouldn't mess with him. The conflict between 2Pac and Orlando allegedly stemming from the theft of a death row chain by Orlando, planned for use in a music video taunting Suge Knight. 2Pac's murder can be seen as a tragic outcome of a heated situation among acquaintances, with 2Pac assaulting one of Diddy's associates, leading to a shooting. Some fans, however, believe 2Pac's murder was not random, that Diddy's $1 million offer to Keefe D for limiting Suge and 2Pac was a serious proposition. In earlier interviews, Keefe D downplayed Diddy's role in 2Pac's murder, claiming Diddy was only joking about, hadn't really planned to kill 2Pac. However, with Keefe D's recent arrests and charges, speculation has risen and authorities may have found evidence connecting Diddy's $1 million offer to 2Pac's killing. Initially, Keefe D claimed to have received the money without being able to talk to Diddy after 2Pac's murder, creating a lack of concrete proof. Recent allegations suggest evidence indicting that Diddy gave the money to an intermediary named Eric Von Zip. Keefe D had previously mentioned Von Zip using the bounty money to open a nightclub instead of passing it to the Crips. The recent arrest of Keefe D raises questions about whether authorities have uncovered new information potentially implicating Diddy in the case. There are reports suggesting that Keefe D might be considering cooperating with authorities and providing information on Diddy. Mike Tyson supposedly thinks Keefe D's arrest was a police ploy to put pressure on Diddy. There are rumors that Tyson believes Keefe D might be used as a bargaining chip to get in touch with Diddy. Some supporters say they hope Diddy is punished for his supposed role in 2Pac's demise. On the other hand, some argue that Diddy's notoriety might protect him from being held accountable right now. In recent news, Keefe D pleaded not guilty in Las Vegas courtroom in November. The arraignment for Keefe D has been postponed twice due to his lack of legal representation. He's currently held without bail. So, do you believe that Keefe D's arrest has the potential to result in Diddy's downfall? Let us know in the comments. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.